Hell no. Bullshit, right? Big pack today, you heard me? Big pack today. We're not playing with them. Oh yeah, let me drop the link now. I ain't even gonna play with them. Y'all already know it, man. I know YouTube be hating this and waiting to send a nigga shit out. They definitely be hating. I don't know why, but they be hating, guys.
Running down here, CP3, 4-3. The Phoenix Suns, the bottom two among all playoff teams in the regular season. So the three-point shooting.
That's crazy. What the fuck? What it is, the link already dropped. Y'all already know what's going on. Y'all know we straight to it. Link already in the box. Hit the link you trying to pop up. Hit the link you trying to pop up. Back to regular scheduled program. Good fucking defense. Who watching that game right now? Who watching the game right now with a nigga right now? Who watching the game? Phoenix versus Dallas right now. Oski. If you come in this bitch, don't say what's up. You ugly as fuck. I'm just letting you know right now. That's just how that goes. My guy in the building, what they do, gangster?
Coolin', folk. What you living like, bro?
Right. You got one of the rawest backgrounds in this bitch, boy. No bullshit.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. That's all I do.
That shit fire.
So goddamn, what your team? I see your team goddamn beat the shit out of goddamn.
Oh yeah, we finna smoke them niggas. We finna dog walk them niggas, boy. They finna get ugly for them people, boy.
Yeah.
They better pray they get Embiid back, boy, because that's their only hope to even make it look interesting.
How long that nigga got?
They were saying indefinitely when it first happened, but they saying he might come back for game 3 or game 4. but they gonna need him.
My team ain't even in the goddamn playoff.
Who your team is?
Spurs, man. I'm a Spurs fan, man.
Oh, that's because they lost to Memphis.
Yeah, I know.
No, they ain't lose to Memphis. No, they did. They
No,
lost
Pelicans.
They lost to the Pelicans. To the
Pelicans, yeah.
To the Pelicans. Yeah. But they was almost there, though. And they got a young-ass team, too. Them boys gonna be straight next year, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They young.
Great next year. Yeah, they young. They like another Memphis, and they just got a better coach. That's the difference.
Yeah. Nigga Pop, the man.
Yeah, you know, Pop like the Bill Belichick of basketball.
Yeah, well, that's what I compare him to. I don't like Bill Belichick.
That's a fact.
He a cheater.
Hey. Damn. We was doing all right.
Oh, man. Lord, don't tell me you a Patriots fan.
We was doing all right, man. Yeah, man.
I thought you was a Dolphins fan, man.
Hey, chat, he ain't know no better, chat. He ain't know no better, chat.
Oh, man, I ain't know that. I thought you was a Dolphins fan. Shit, I ain't know. My fault. Shit, you from goddamn Dade, my nigga.
Nah, man. Hell nah, man. Hell,
hey, my apologies.
Trash,
shit.
Man, that shit been trash since before I was thought about, man.
Hey, I don't blame you because I ain't no Falcons. I am a Falcons fan, but I ain't no Hawks fan.
See, I ain't no Dolphin fan, but I'm a Heat fan.
See?
You know what I'm saying? I'm a diehard Heat, though. I'm a diehard Heat all day. Diehard.
Yeah, my cousin here fucking Heat fan. That's all nigga. That's all he posts on Facebook. Heat this,
yeah,
Heat that.
I ain't fucking with nothing else but all that Dolphin shit, all that Marlin and all that shit, and that shit got me. I'm good. All that UM shit, I'm straight.
Damn, you don't even like the goddamn Hurricanes?
Nah, I like Ohio State.
Yeah, my little homeboy.
I'm a Buckeye.
My homeboy son went for played for UM. DJ Dallas. He played for them a few years ago.
What he played? What he was a corner?
Shit, running back. Sometimes he played quarterback when they did whatever that shit called Wildcat. He was number 13. Just go back. DJ Dallas. He was a running back. He played for matter of fact, he on the same football team as that running back y'all had, number 24. What the fuck was his name, man?
Who had?
For UM. He was a running back the same year. He went to Seahawks. Both of them niggas played for the Seahawks.
Oh, I
can't think of that running back name, man.
He was an old running back, or he was like a recent nigga?
Yeah, this was about 2-3 years ago. DJ been in the league, 2 years? That other running back, 24, went out the year before DJ. I'll find that.
I think you're talking about that light-skinned nigga, though, man.
Yeah, he light-skinned, yeah.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And I know what year you're talking about, yeah. I don't remember who your people said, though. I'm trying to remember his face.
Yeah, he scored. I remember when they played against Notre Dame. He had scored like 3 touchdowns that game. One of them, he dove at the pylon for like one of the game-winning touchdowns or some shit like that. DJ was the truth, nigga.
What is that nigga? DJ what?
DJ Dallas.
All right, I'm gonna go look him up. I'm definitely checking him out.
Yeah, look him up.
I was just checking out the draft picks, my Patriots draft picks and shit like that. I was just checking us out, seeing what we got. Oh yeah, we locked and loaded. We went and got right in the draft, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. You say you're a Falcon fan?
I don't want to talk about it. Them niggas fucking suck.
Oh man, I gotta go check who y'all got in the draft, though. I gotta go check out a lot.
Man, they went and got some quarterback. I don't even know his ass, but Arthur Blank need to just sell that team, bro. He a fucking idiot, bro.
Yeah, he played himself after he let us come back on y'all and beat the shit out y'all in the Super Bowl.
Man, that was Dan Quinn's fault.
That was the whole team's fault, because I would have been like, yo, we need to run the ball. What we keep throwing the ball for?
Exactly.
Devontae Freeman, he from Brown Soil. I know, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Freeman was hell when he played for.
He was killing us the whole Super Bowl.
Yeah. He played Florida State.
He was running that option play, that zone option run they was running, killing us the whole fucking game. They stopped running the ball. We went to eating that shit, walking that shit down, man. It was a wrap, man. I don't know what they was going through, man. They must have paid Dan Quinn or something like, they must did something, bro, because that shit was crazy. Bro, I never seen a team just stop running the ball, bro.
Yeah, that was stupid.
I'm talking about completely just stop running the ball. See, Seattle stopped running the ball when they got to the red zone. These niggas just stopped running the ball completely. I never seen no shit like that.
What that is?
What that is, boy? He ain't sitting there.
I know. That's the ball. It's empty, man. There ain't nothing in there, man.
God.
Damn, man. Shit. That about a bitch.
What you been on all day, guys?
Oh, well, I've been on that shit, Johnny Depp and Roe versus Wade. Johnny Depp and
I popped in there earlier.
Yeah, man. So that shit been interesting. Giving updates and all that shit. Linking the shit together. Shit been interesting too. Shit been real interesting too.
What the hell going on in that case? I ain't never even watched that damn case. I know Lorraine said she watches on your page all the time.
Yeah, the Johnny Depp case is a trip because so Johnny Depp is suing his ex-wife for defamation for $50 million because he got fired from 2 movies because she said that he beat her ass. And so it was an ad in the Washington Post, and he said he never did it. So he trying to sue her because he got fired from these 2 movies for defamation, and then she got a countersuit against him for $100 million. So the thing about the whole case is that he tried to sue. They did it in Europe and he lost. So that was a different magazine. So a different magazine in America ran the same story. Got the lawsuit in America. The thing about it is funny is that the ACLU actually wrote the op-ed. Baby girl didn't even write it. So
what you think? You think he did it?
Oh, do I think he beat her ass? So I'm gonna say no. She actually beat his ass. So yeah. She when they met, she was 22. When they got married, he was like 52. And like you probably know
what?
Yeah. And you probably know with violence, and she was married to a woman. This is her first relationship with a man. So all the women in the chat was like, she
already violated. He just trying.
Yeah, all the women in the chat was like, she never left her wife, and she only dated him to get the money, right? And she's on record from beating up another man. So when she grew up, her dad beat her up and abused her, and she was in a relationship with another person when she beat that person up. And Johnny Depp in 50 years ain't never gotten a fight. So you know how violent people work. If you violent, you violent. So what I said today is what would help Amber if they could show Johnny Depp just get into a fight at the bar. It don't got to be with a woman. Just show that he's ever got into a fight with has he ever, even if he was protecting somebody, they can't show he's not a physical person. He's just not a physical person. He never hit nobody in his whole life. But she said, go ahead.
What's her case? What she's trying to say that he beat on her and shit like that? That's what her defense is? That what she's trying to say?
Correct. She said she wasn't lying about the op-ed because he really did hit her. The funny thing that came out after, in perspective, but the funny thing that came out today, before she got on the stand, her lawyer asked them to dismiss the case. And the lawyer said, you got to dismiss the case because Johnny Depp abused her. And the lawyer said this. Her lawyer said this. I haven't been able to prove physical violence, but I don't have to. He yelled at her, and there's different types of abuse. There's non-physical abuse. So in this case, for defamation, if she said he abused her, it doesn't have to be physical abuse. I have proven that he verbally abused her. I don't have to prove that he. And I was like, because they haven't proven. She admitted, and she admitted that he hit. She admitted on the record that she hit him. They got a tape. They done playing it 8 times that she said, "I hit you, I hit you." But her lawyer is saying that all I gotta prove, it's not a criminal case. It's just about did she lie, and he's saying she didn't lie because he cussed at her. That's abuse. So I was like, they already admitting off the top that I'm not going to try to prove physical violence. I can't prove. I'm not even going to try.
What did she say to make him get fired from those 2 jobs? Did she say he hit her or he verbally abused her? That's what he's going off of.
Because it's supposed to go off her first statement.
Exactly.
If the bitch ain't say that first shit in the first statement, then whatever she's saying now, that means she lying then.
Exactly.
They call him a wife. That means you take it back your first statement you made on the scene then, bitch, or when you first filed the report.
They said the article was like this. Is Disney okay with hiring a wife abuser?
They left it open then.
Yeah, wife abuser. Left it open. But in the story, there was details about the type of physical abuse.
Okay, so hell no. See that what that lawyer is trying to do is just like you said. There's no proof that this dude is physical at all. So now he's gotta switch goddamn tactics and go to maybe he verbally abused you.
Right.
That's what the fuck he gonna do.
Right.
It's not a bad idea though. When I heard him do it, I was like, this is some cold shit. Like, because everybody thinking like he didn't hit her, and he just swept it on everybody
and Johnny Depp lawyer trying to basically just prove that she's not a woman who weak-minded, just basically can be verbally abused. Like, she's the aggressor. She's the aggressor.
She's the aggressor. And actually Amber Heard fired her publicist last week because in the internet it's looking like she is the bad guy. So she actually firing her people around her.
You know who the reason for that, right?
What?
Her looking like the bad guy.
Yep.
Why did she do this shit in the first place? Like, were they going through a divorce that made him get fired from his job? What were they going through?
So this where the part gets deeper, like when we go into conspiracy theories and stuff. So that goes to the ACLU, and Elon Musk might testify. So she was fucking Elon Musk, one of the richest men in the world. Yeah, who just bought Twitter for $44 billion. This how she got hooked up with the ACLU. Elon Musk gave her $1 million to get to the ACLU, and she promised to give the ACLU $3.5 million. Then they wrote the op-ed and gave her a job defending abused people. So she got locked in. She got locked in with Elon Musk. She got locked in with the ACLU. The ACLU wrote the op-ed, and then they put it out once she got the Aquaman movie. Now, the ACLU testified for 3 hours. The Johnny Depp attorney said, "Why did you do this?" Guess what the ACLU said?
What's that?
This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. People, this is why I like doing this shit. And people missing it. The ACLU said, we wrote the story because there was legislation on the Senate floor that we wanted passed.
Wow.
Not to protect Amber, not for Johnny Depp, not for abused mothers, not for families. The ACLU, and then they said, well, why do you do this? He said, the ACLU said, we do this all the time. This is what we do. We have reporters on staff. We have publicists. We have journalists. This is what we do. We write stories like this to get the laws changed. And guess who's in the news today with Roe versus Wade?
Who that?
ACLU.
Hey, so you said she was fucking this dude. They still married, right?
No, they got a divorce. So check this out. When they got divorced, after 15 months, she locked him out of his penthouses, and then she went to the lawyer and say, I want $7 million, but I promise I'm gonna give it to the Los Angeles children. Lift this up, y'all. Y'all not do a show tomorrow, boy. Do a show, Street. I promise I'm gonna give money to the Los Angeles Children's Hospital. The hospital where we go to after a drive-by. I'm gonna give $3 million to the Los Angeles Children's Hospital, $3 million to ACLU. I need $7 million. Johnny Depp was forced to give her $7 million in a divorce. Guess what she did with the money? Guess what? I mean, she signed promissory notes. She was on TV looking like a Mother Teresa. She signed a promissory note to the ACLU for $3 million. She signed a promissory note to the Children's Hospital. And Johnny Depp gave her the $7 million. She swore she would give the black people the money. Guess what she did with the money?
Probably kept it.
She broke right now. They never.
He ain't gonna win this shit, bro. I don't even look like he'll win this shit. Like they on the side up.
Yeah, it ain't looking too right. It ain't looking too right. Like it's like everything, all the odds against him right now.
Oh no. So so this is what another part of it. So you know the Me Too movement, right? So the article came out during the Me Too movement. The ACLU guy, when he was testifying, he made a mistake and called the article an ad. And I said to my audience, I said, that was a Freudian slip. Why would he call it an ad? Because the ACLU puts out ads. You think it's an op-ed, but it's an ad. What is the ACLU selling? If it's an ad, and they told you they didn't write this for Amber Heard and they write this for Johnny Depp, they wrote it to get these laws passed. What are they selling? They were selling Me Too.
Right.
Yeah, they were selling Me Too in order to get laws passed. But what laws got passed during that time? Nothing got passed for women. What laws got passed during that time? The trans, where you got
gay marriage and all that shit.
Where you got 2 women pregnant in prison right now.
You see, they making me and my fiance were talking about this today. They were making an uproar about the abortion situation.
That's it. That's connected to it.
Yeah, they making they going crazy about that. They mad about that right now, and it's both ways.
That shit is connected
it's
to
both
it.
Ways. Yo, it's both ways.
Three Kingz in the building, boy. Let's go.
What they do?
Yo.
What they do? Yeah, I ain't know you was doing a live. I'm doing my live now still.
I
thought I heard
got that boss man Blake. Got that boss man Blake pressure going in the background. We on a commercial break. We just coming back. Hold up. Yeah, what they do, man. Y'all heard that. That was that boss man Blake pressure. You know what time it is. Hey man, hey, what up, boy? Hey man, we just had Sadar come up in here. I couldn't jump off real quick. Hey, for everybody, I'm on a live with Street Doctor right now too, everybody.
Yeah, I
got them wolves coming in the chat.
I seen his ass. I was in there.
Yeah.
Here you go again.
Who in there?
Facts.
Some troll talking about black people ain't shit.
Yeah.
Sadar, that's the same one who be talking about the pizza and shit. Sadar. Hey, this man watch us all the way from Bangladesh, India, bro. And he come on there talking all this crazy shit all the time, bro. Like, hey, he held it down today and he actually came on and did his thing, man. Like, but he still was on some fuck shit too, like always. I asked this man, I just asked him, right? I say, Sadar, I say, if we was together fishing, right? And I fall off my bucket into the water and you see me drowning like a motherfucker right now, But when you come over to help me, you see I got a treasure inside of I got a treasure, gold treasure inside of my bucket. What you gonna do? That motherfucker say he gonna take some of it and then try to help me out the water. I say, God damn.
Scorpion.
I say, boy, look here.
Scorpion and the frog. Snake gonna be a snake. Snake gonna be a snake, man.
He gonna do what he gonna do regardless.
Snake gonna be a snake. Scorpion and the frog, man. Scorpion and the frog.
Tell that nigga go get some vagina, old gay ass nigga.
Man.
Hold on, y'all.
Tell him come over here with that shit, man. I got some more smoke for him, man.
Oh yeah, tell him we sipping over here. We on all bullshit. Tell
him don't want to do that.
He wants some smoke. Tell him he wants some action.
You don't want to do that.
Hold on, I'm gonna let y'all tell her. Hey, what'd you say?
Tell him we sipping over here. He wants some smoke. Tell him we with all the bullshit over here.
Yeah, bring that shit over here.
Hey man, hey, matter of fact, hey y'all check it, man. Hey, everybody, go over to Street Doctor right now. Go to Street Doctor. I'm about to end it live. And I'm finna join on him on the laptop. Everybody go to Street Doctor right now. Hey, Arlena, I meant to ask you, this your first time on the platform, right? This your first time, Arlena? You ever and I want to know and how you found us?
Yeah.
How you found Too Raw?
I'm talking.
Hey, Street Doctor.
I slap a bitch from India right now.
Hey, Street Doctor, you know how you say I don't know how to say L'Oreal name? I don't know how to say that shit either, bro. hey, you look. This what made me think about it because the way Too Raw just
said. Hey, the man above. Hey, the man above. Drop Street Doctor link in the chat right now so Arlena Anderson she can go over there.
Look, the way Too Raw said Arlena, that's the way you gotta say it.
Hey, how I said it. What you talking about?
I can't say it like that. That's the way you gotta say it.
I said Arlena.
Nigga be saying that.
Arlena.
I be fucking motherfuckers' names up, boy. That's why I be giving motherfuckers nicknames low key, because I know.
No, you saying like you related to her.
Arlena, go over to the Street Doctor. That's the other king. And I'm gonna tell you, I need you to sub the Perfect Timing Podcast. I need you to sub to Street Doctor.
I'm gonna tell your shit how I was
feeling.
Hey, he just said, I don't know her. I never met this person before, but he just said her name like he known her for 1,000 years. Boy, he said,
Arlena, yeah. Hey, that's what I'm saying,
like
Arlena.
That shit sound like the movie The Wood.
Right.
Hey. That's a classic.
On The Wood?
That's a classic.
The Wood.
Hey, that shit was.
You don't know nothing about that, Street Doctor. You too young. You ain't never asked no girl for a phone number in her whole life, nigga.
You crazy as hell, man. I caught the tail end of that, man. You crazy.
Never did.
Hey, every scene.
We was outside.
That movie got a scene that everybody done lived before. That movie got a scene that every nigga done lived before, bro. All us done lived the scene of that movie.
No, this nigga from the Sidekick era, man. He ain't had to ask nobody for no phone number, man.
Nah,
hey, Street Doctor, you know who Perfect was?
Crazy.
You know who Perfect was on the movie?
From the Nokia era with the snake game on it. What you talking
about?
The sky blue.
Hey,
how many bars you got?
Hey, Street Doctor.
How many bars you got? That was the Nokia lingo. How many bars you got? I need some bars.
Hey, Street Doctor.
I'm from the trenches. I only had 3 bars. I ain't never getting 3 bars. I'm from the trenches for real.
Shit. I remember I was watching some Hood to Hood, and as a rapper, he went in the studio and he said, "These niggas is gangster. They got a Nokia charger in the studio." He said, "I need some bars. I need some bars." That's a real lingo. You don't know about it. Street Doctor is his 20s, man. He ain't never asked no girl for his phone number, man.
You crazy, man.
That was an epic part of the movie. How many numbers did you get tonight?
I know about them days right there, boy. Hey,
that's before the Nokia phone.
Right,
that's when a nigga was.
That part right there.
That's when a nigga was writing numbers down and shit.
Shit like that, like how many numbers? Not like that, and not in that way.
Yeah.
Not in that way. At that time, we had to kill Sarah at the time. We
was on the 976 talk. 976.
We had to kill Sarah.
Boss man got his ass whooped for that. I got my ass whooped for being on that shit. My mama beat my ass.
Hey, boy, I remember them days right there, boy. God damn.
That's what Clubhouse is based on. Clubhouse is the party line all over again. That's what Clubhouse is. 976 talk.
Man.
You
just took it back then, bro. You
will fall in love, right? You will fall in love, and they'll hang everybody up. You be like, you keep calling back, trying to beat that girl.
Like when I get drunk, I gotta smoke. I swear to God. Where my blacks at, man? Because boy, listen.
Look.
Y'all niggas drinking and shit. Y'all niggas about drunk than a motherfucker.
Hey, when I came on here and the Street Doctor was drinking, I was like, shit, this is my type of fucking party right here. Shit.
Hey, that shit you got, boy, I'm scared to drink. I think I got that shit in the kitchen right now, bro. I will not open that bitch. I'm scared of that.
Two raw be on that Tito's too.
Yeah, that Tito's. I ain't, boy. Look here, boy. I ain't fucking with
Texas, that. Right? They make it in Texas, right?
They made that shit like an hour and a half from my house down in Austin, Texas.
Yeah,
I ain't fucking with that shit. That shit look like it's dangerous.
Yeah, that shit good, man.
That shit like you could write your name in fire on that with that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, they could have made that damn label a lot more appealing. That shit do look scary.
Yeah, that shit.
That shit that you know that is real, man. When you see it, you be like, hey, that shit. It ain't that strong though. That shit is straight though. It's strong, but it ain't gonna leave you like with no hangover and fucked up and shit.
That's what we on right here. We good.
That's brown.
That's that shit right there.
I drank. I fought with a Deuce.
You got kids, Street Doctor?
Huh?
You got kids?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. You keep drinking that Henny, you gonna have some more. I'm telling you, boy.
It's up tonight. She don't go.
Anything possible, nigga.
Anything is possible. Put out game week on God. I ain't playing.
You might as well put that shit down, boy.
In the knees, alcoholics. I lose all control. Street Doctor said, I get so weak in the knees.
Hey, I swear to God.
Swear to G. Pull out. P.O.K. Hey, P.O.K. Pull out King.
Real, with that Henny, boy.
Hey, Street Doctor, I'm finna come up in the background on the laptop. Yo.
What up, man? Above in the building. What's going on?
Oh, my boy in the building. What they do? Man, above, what they do?
Salute.
What the fuck, perfect one that?
That nigga done fell out.
Oh nah, this bullshit. Who echoing like that?
That nigga done fell out. That shit going. Hold on, that might be me.
I ain't gonna lie. I might just be drunk. I don't like that.
Nah, it's an echo.
Nah, that's me. Hold up. That's it.
Hey, how long you been growing your shit, boss man? How long you been growing your shit?
Since 2005.
Long time.
Yeah, long time.
Since long white t-shirts and shit. And
hey, what you know about that?
Hey, man, why? Hey, y'all be disrespecting my age too much, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all be trying my age. Yo, look, from that, we literally the last generation of that.
Okay.
Like, we literally the last generation of that. Like, We from that.
The long white tees, the soldieries.
Yeah, all that. Like the Dickies and all that. Like we from that. Like the last cloth of that.
Yeah, that shit definitely done changed now, boy.
Oh, it's different. Yeah, they 12 skinnies. Like, yeah, nut huggers.
Hey, but you know what though? You know who to blame for that? I blame the women for allowing that shit, bro.
That is our job. They don't want to have that conversation.
Hey, you know I did that on purpose, right? Real, man.
They don't want to have that conversation.
If a female start joning a nigga with some tight ass jeans on, them niggas will stop doing that shit.
These niggas be tripping, bro.
Yeah, that's one style you'll never see me in. Hell nah, fuck that.
Even if you don't have to go, you should try. These niggas be wilding out here, man. You know, the Stevensons told me they save money bundling their home insurance with Progressive. Perfect. What you smoking on? Hey, boss, you don't smoke?
To go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I ain't never been no smoker, man. I'm like a nigga who like to be up. I get on that weed, nigga, I be like,
yeah,
what
that is? Let me see. Hey, look, let me see. This nigga must got dispensary right around the corner or something.
That nigga always got some new shit.
They always got some new shit. Like his dispensary, he can walk to the dispensary and shit. Like
what city you in? What state he in?
That nigga in Valley, man. You know that nigga. He is where it's at.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I only smoke on those goddamn
California.
Those little vape shits, man.
Man, my vape. Where my vape at, man?
That's the only thing I smoke on. And when I need to go to sleep,
I got the pen over here too. We got two of them bitches over here.
Yeah, man. Oh, here it is. I just charged my bitch here too, man.
Yeah, I got one. I got that purple punch. That OG. Woo! That shit right there look good.
Shit like that shit gonna put you to sleep, boy.
Hell yeah.
You said he got that shit from Harvard. Like that shit Obama was smoking. That's that Obama OG right there.
I was smoking this shit, dog. I swear I was looking up at the stars and the moon. Like, is that shit real, nigga? Like, I wasn't thinking this shit, bro. Like,
hey, T-Raw, that's why you came up with that goddamn topic, ain't
it? Hell yeah.
You smoking on that presidential.
Man, this shit so strong, dog. I got out the car with this shit in my pocket.
Mr. Ray, funny as hell. She told Mr. Ray.
My wife was like, I smell that shit as soon as you got out the car. I had that shit in my pocket, nigga. She like, damn, nigga, I smelled that bitch as soon as you got out the car.
That's him. That's him.
Yeah. That shit smells so good in here right now, dog.
Man, everybody hit the share button, man. Go ahead and hit the share button, man. Y'all gotta learn how to work this YouTube shit, family. We have so many people who love and support us. You know what I understand, though? It's our responsibility to make sure our supporters know how to support in ways that help us grow and grow the viewership. So one of the ways that you can support the channel is hit that share button. I know a lot of us have family on Facebook and friends. Some of the content that we share may not be appropriate for your family and friends on Facebook. What you could do is you could join Facebook groups, right? And then you could share the content in the Facebook group versus sharing it on your particular Facebook page. A lot of people might be like, they don't want to share it on their Facebook. Join Facebook groups, share our shit in Facebook groups, in different Twitter, wherever you at. It helps so much. Everybody right now, hit that share button, man. Hit that notification bell. Hit that like.
And if you want to donate to the Cash App, you don't have to, man. But it's right there down there. Y'all already know what's going on.
Okay, there you go.
There you go. You already know what's going on.
$ rifle weight. How you say it?
$ 207 right one way.
$207 right one way. Okay, I like that. Just so people know how to support, man. Go ahead, man. Hit that share button over there to Facebook groups, Reddit, wherever you Twitter, whatever where your social media family is. People might be saying you be over there having a good time while you got your headphones on. What you listening to? Let people know what you be listening to, what you be fucking with, man.
You got a gang in the bed, the lady, what they do, boy. I see you in the cut. What they do, gang?
Hey.
I one of my brothers in real life. You know what's going on.
Check.
Hey, see how I be sharing the lives? I go to I share it in my Facebook Messenger. I send that shit out there. A lot of people, dog. So that's how I share my lives and shit like that.
Oh, see, that's another way y'all can share it through your Facebook Messenger. I didn't even think about that. You have to show me how to do that because I don't do that right now.
All you gotta do is push share right now on your phone or whatever, and go there, and it's gonna ask you where you want to share the shit.
Boss man.
Go to Messenger and push everybody on that bitch. It'll go to everybody.
Hey, boss man, you see gang who I got, my brother who I got message right there on the screen. Check bro page out, bro. Got bro do music too, bro, on some shit now.
Oh, all right. Well, see,
check gang got bro, on some shit, boy, for real now. Link up, do some work, y'all boy work, boy, for real.
Smoke Not Lazy, hell yeah. You know, I'm always goddamn collab.
Bro, just dropped some shit too. Go crazy.
Yeah, I'm finna find them right now.
Can you play something? Street Doctor.
What you said?
Play something.
You know, I don't know how to use this shit. How y'all boys know how to use it?
He on YouTube?
Yeah, he on YouTube.
I find him. I play him if I can find his link.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, got some shit on there. Hey, Lazy, you still on here? Hey, what that shit called that I told you that you need to drop a video for that shit, man? What that song called?
Share it already too. It's a page called
too, cause boy, I would have hit your ass up, boy. Told man, ask the name of that bitch.
The Man Above. Share on Reddit. Hey, The Man Above. I love you. You share my shit on Reddit. Reddit be cracking for your boy. Hey, I'm gonna share a secret with y'all right now. Anybody listening, everybody listening, I know, boss man, you got a lot of subscribers, but it don't matter. Even Big U. I seen Brother Man Sanchez doing the same thing. Create a Reddit page, join Reddit groups, and share on Reddit and stay in your motherfucking analytics. But what I found in my analytics is I share everywhere, right? But Reddit gets you real results. Reddit gets you real subscribers, real views. Anybody
heard about that?
Yeah, man.
What is Reddit though? I ain't never heard about that shit.
Exactly.
That is.
And so they scare us away from it because they say it's racist, and it is racist because I be getting trolled over there. But the thing about Reddit is, if you hit the share button, I guess Google already own it because it's underneath the share button. So hit the share button, click on Reddit. It's where they did the AMC shit. It's where the white boys crashed AMC. So that's when everybody started going over to Reddit because they was talking about the stock market and how to short the stock market. So but I go over there to share my channel. So I created my own Reddit page. I started following people just like Facebook. The analytics show that Reddit produces real views, real subscribers. So that's just something I share with my brothers, man. Fuck with Reddit, man. GameStop. That's the other one. GameStop and AMC. That's what they was talking. That was the chat rooms where they did that was on Reddit.
On what?
Reddit. When they made all that money on GameStop, that's where they started talking about that shit.
Yeah, I got it down there, bro.
Oh, go ahead and play that shit, man. I want to hear that shit.
What song you finna play?
I guess it's one of his songs on his page. It's a what it's called, the Smoke Dot performing "Lazy So Cool."
How old that shit is? How long ago it was?
Hold on, let me see.
I don't want you to play no distorted shit. That nigga.
No, that's what it says. April 2022.
All right, that shit probably.
Hey, Street Doctor, you know about Lito?
Lito who?
Chico nigga he from Miami. MVP Lito.
Who?
MVP Lito.
MVP Lito.
That my dog. That nigga be with Gunplay, Rick Ross, and all them boys.
No, I thought you were talking about Murder God and Lito. That's what I thought you were talking about. Okay. Nah, I don't know who that is.
That could be sliding too.
Go ahead, play that shit, boy. You sent that. You put it in the chat. You put it in the back.
Yeah, you just gotta let it put it up on the screen.
Oh, okay, I see it.
All right.
They like damn lazy. You a fool with this shit. Change my name to CJ. I'm so cool with this shit. Diamonds on my neck is like a pool in this bitch. All the drip I got on me like a pool in this bitch. Whole depot, we got them tools in this bitch. Nigga touch me, we act a fool in this bitch. Baby, I'm a pimp, I'm so smooth with this shit. Baby, pop a perk, come and drool on the dick. He say he got a sweat, but what he do with this shit? He say he got the breach, but what he do with this shit? I spin a nigga block and have him moving this shit. Smoking Zop, playing 2K, I'm losing this shit. Baby say I'm mean, I'm a lean fiend. So this ass fake lean, it was Listerine. Slide on the pussy nigga like I'm Mr. Clean. You was asleep, I was up at the B&B with jeans. While you was cuffing sweats, I was putting on the team. I feel like Martin Luther King, I'm high as fuck, I had a dream. Two bitches, Zaza, Boothé, B&B. Smack down in this bitch, hit her with the DDT. Track line long shit, looking like a DMV. In the lab going dumb, got my phone on D&D. Prices going up, it costs $1,000 just to talk. I keep a stick like a blind man, I keep it when I walk with me. I be in the booth, I be snapping like photography. Blue hundreds, pink 50, shit look like Monopoly. Think I need security, I can't keep these hoes off of me. Bought a new blick and Eclipse at Hollow. Smoked out lazy 177, bitch, follow me. Sweat going dumb, man, they think I hit the lottery. Walk in the trap, it's a lot of breach, a lot of weed. I don't give a fuck, baby, you ain't got a lot of me. Boy, them diamonds small in your chain, playing hide and seek. Wax with the moon rocks, ain't nobody hides me. Why I keep that shit on, ain't nobody flies me. She don't let me grease the first night, I feel like she trying. Been ballin' so long, I don't think they gon' retire me. Baby, I'm a boss, how the fuck you gon' hire me? I need my money up front, Zoe, I can't let you wire me. My money up front, kid. I need my money up front, kid. What's up? What up, red? Let's drop, no back end. No back end. No back end. Talking crazy. ABGB. Anybody get bucked. Back block a dot. Back block a dot, fuck nigga. Yeah. Let's go. Yes. Send. Yeah.
Hey, brush shit slide. I like that shit. That shit slide.
Yeah, that slap. I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna send you what's the name shit too. I'm gonna send you let me send you Lito shit on here. You might know this nigga though when you see him, dog.
Money blue and green nigga looking like Monopoly.
Yeah.
bro been rapping for years and shit, like real shit now.
Yeah, you got a bop.
Yeah.
That game, I'm telling y'all, and bro, work ethic is crazy. It's work ethic impeccable. So y'all know y'all boys will do some good work together, bro.
Shit, you know I'm down, man. I'm down all day long, man. Do it.
Hey, how I be sharing that shit? I share the same way I be doing it, like if I was on the screen, y'all sharing my screen?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Just hit share.
Hitting that bit ain't doing nothing. Hold up.
Eric in the building, what they do, Eric, what they do.
What's up, Eric? I don't know what that bitch is doing there. Oh shit, there you go. Hey, there you go. There you go. Hey, what that nigga be telling us perfect? Nigga over there about to goddamn die. Look at him. Hey, it's too late to push mute, nigga. Look at him. I be pushing you anyway, but I be pushing that bitch. I be on the way about to call. I be pushing that bitch so quick.
I couldn't even get that. Fuck
it. Fuck that goddamn mute button, man. Fuck it. Yeah.
Why that bitch ain't coming up?
Hey, that's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt. Fuck the mute button. Fuck the mute button.
Hey, Lazy, hit the link. Hey, Lazy, hit the link, nigga. You still in here? Hit the link, gang.
Fuck the mute button. On 3 Kings, fuck the mute button.
Fuck the mute button.
Swear to God, fuck that shit.
6 man of the year. I saw an interview with Cube today. He was talking about the big 3 and keeping the shit going with the big 3.
I like what he doing with the big 3. I like what he doing with it.
It sounded good. It sounded like some shit that'll get you killed. The way he was talking, he was saying that most of those big sports don't like him. He said our games are only an hour. He said, and then we set up good for betting. The way our style is set up is good for online betting. And it's quick, and it's only an hour. And he's just, the way he described it, I'm like, man, everything you said is true, man. Stop talking. Stop talking right now. And Cube was like, yeah, man. It's gonna be the new wave, not because of him, but because of the style of the game, the way it moves faster, and how you can bet on the game because the way it's structured, the teams are structured. And then he said, okay, so now I remember the interview. I believe he's gonna do some NFT with he's gonna be working with the blockchain. The big 3, that was what the interview was about. The big 3 is now gonna be working with blockchain. And I'm not gonna lie, I honestly do not understand blockchain technology and how they benefit from it. Yeah, I don't know how this basketball league benefits from blockchain technology, but that's what the interview was about big 3 going to the next level, being fucking with blockchain. You know, one of the things I think he might be saying is that with the next industrial revolution, with a lot of these technological changes, is a lot of things that are antiquated or old, it's going to be hard for them to change, right? Because they got old processes in place. For them to change, the NBA would have to destroy the old way of doing things to do things in a new digital way. Cube is saying, because I'm new, it's easy for me to go digital. It's easy for me to go NFT, whatever the fuck the new thing is. I don't got to fire nobody. I ain't got to change no processes because I ain't got none. So he really got, he can wiggle. And the NBA and NFL can't really fuck with NFTs like right now. Or that's why you don't hear NFL talking about crypto. They know they got to do it, but they're going to have to wait a little. They can't move fast with crypto. Or we would have a Patriots coin. It might be coming though.
Good thinking, man. Put another one down there if you want to play another one from.
Oh, you got another one?
I just went to his page and found the next one. Shit, that shit was jugging, man.
Nah, Burger dumb now.
He's jugging on that bitch right there.
Those dope, baby. Those doors.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm finna go get it right now. You know my shit be tripping.
You good. You good.
Got my shit hood nigga rigged up. This shit.
Alright, there you go.
Ooh, Sam, killed it.
That is not your bitch, my boy, that is my hoe. Nachos. He ain't got no gas Ice in the whip, that's why you drive slow. That is not your bitch, my boy, that is my hoe. Bought that bitch a wig, she got inches like Rapunzel. Took her to the crib, give me neck all tonsils. 4 pockets full, I'm about to wear straight cargo. As fuck, tryna help my jet find Wells Waldo. So I came in, trap looking like a car. She ain't really in the field, nigga playing Grand Theft Auto. Talking about he online, talking about he sliding on shit. Wait, what person? Triangle, X, box, left trigger. Nigga, I be snapping. I should work at snappers. You be fucking packs up. You is not a trapper. Bitch, I'm plugged in. You can't find your adapter. The Drake'll make the whole crowd move like Mick Jagger. I'll put bread on your head like a sandwich. Been had hoes, grandma said I would manage. All I need is a Samsung and I can run a planet. Broke ass nigga probably don't understand it. Sit your broke ass down if you can't stand it. My diamonds moonwalking, my bitch look like Janet. I'm on South Beach with a baddie and we tanning. I'm already black, so I'm not really tanning. Okay, I'm ballin' just like a grizzly. I'm John Morant and my diamonds, they do the gritty. Them bitches dancing, the baddies, they fucking with me. They say I'm handsome. Diamonds, they do the gritty. Them bitches dancing. Okay, I'm ballin' just like a grizzly. I'm John Morant and my diamonds, they do the gritty. Them bitches dancing, the baddies, they fucking with me. They say I'm handsome. My diamonds, they do the gritty. Them bitches dancing. Bought that bitch a wig, she got inches like Rapunzel. Took her to the crib, give me neck all dancing. Bought that bitch a wig, she got inches like Rapunzel. Took her to the crib, give me neck all dancing. Hey, all I roll is bobs up. Change my name to Sideshow. That is not my main bitch. She really my side hoe. That is not my babe, bro. That's really my side, bro. Cause we gon' hop out that car with them blicks and slide, bro. Get it? Put shots in your fitted. If you feelin' froggy ribbit, where it's blocked, we gon' spin it. Where the yacht, bro, go get it. It just drop, I ain't trippin'. Get the yacht, boy, it's giving.
Hey, ladies, if you on here, that shit was alright. You can do better than that. It was alright.
Hey, that boy said Diamond's doing the gritty. Them bitches dancing.
It was alright.
Hey, I dropped one down that street. I don't know. That's MBC. Hey. You might know that boy.
Hold on, man. I gotta find the name of that song. The one I want that boy. Listen. Tell it. Find the name of that bitch. This is crazy.
Yeah, these all my homeboys. These niggas from Miami and a couple of them from Broward in the video too.
You gotta hit the play button too, bro.
That I need to chill. My mama knew niggas, but I'm in the street life.
Send me the link to bro.
I came up cause I stayed down, leg up. You get knocked out, we don't play around, oh no.
What'd you say, boss?
I said, you send me the link, I'll play it for you.
Put the link in the back chat. Put the link in the private chat.
My bro said that.
Oh shit! That shit ain't playing on y'all end.
You got a lag and it's like skipping.
It ain't playing.
It's playing, but it's skipping.
Yeah, it's fucking up the quality.
And one of y'all might have to put that shit up there. Then I don't know why.
Put the link in the private chat, in the back chat. Hey, who gonna go see this Doctor Strange this weekend? Me and the wife. Baby, did you get the tickets Because I'm about to talk shit about taking her to the movies, and if her ass didn't get the tickets, we ain't gonna go see shit. Because them motherfuckers was selling out last night. It was damn near sold out for the whole motherfucking weekend. Babe, buy the fucking tickets, whatever the cost, whatever time. But anyway, who gonna go see Doctor Strange this weekend? We want to see it in the RDX, but they gonna make us go to 3D, and we don't really like 3D. But I guess it's part of the multiverse. They want you to see it in 3D, but I'm excited to see it.
I'm gonna wait though, because I know that shit gonna be on swizzle. That shit gonna be on swole.
Yeah, because it's Mother's Day, so it's gonna be sold out. The movie theater gonna be packed.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait a couple days, and then I'm gonna go out there. But I definitely want to see it in the movies though.
Anybody else? Because like if you know, Doctor Strange was in the last Spider-Man, so it's like a continuation of the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange.
All that shit.
He was in the Spider-Man with the Spider-Verse. So now Doctor Strange in this new movie with the multiverse. So I want to check the shit out. Because, that's back to what Turok, that's back to like what Turok was saying with Sadir in the whole gravity conversation. You getting into a lot of, I don't know why they putting out this energy and knowledge of multiple dimensions in 2022. But for some reason, they want the shit to come out. And this motherfucker over here talking about gravity. Man, the white folks is on multi-dimensions, man. They pass gravity, man. So we ain't got to argue gravity no more. We can argue, is the multiverse real? Ooh, you about to go to, I can't smoke that shit, man. I'll be throwing up.
Speaking of gravity, let me show y'all gravity ain't fucking real, man. Hold up. Give me about 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna show y'all gravity ain't shit.
You about to smoke? Why smoke ride? Why do smoke ride? Gravity should keep the smoke down. Gravity should keep the smoke down, right?
See all my sisters in the chat.
That's a real high nigga conversation.
That's what I be telling people, man.
No bullshit, right? Because
multiverse.
Because I believe in that we created all things, us carbonine beings. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I'm kind of like indecisive in what I believe, if gravity real or not. You feel what I'm saying? I'm kind of indecisive, like, so I don't really know.
What about the multiverse?
All right. So look,
I believe in that. I believe in that. I believe in multiple dimensions and different time zone. Like it's multiple yous in different times right now. Like you just doing different shit right now. It's a past you. It's a future you. It's a present you. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like I believe in that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? So. But as in gravity not real, I'm indecisive about that.
All right. I just feel like nobody proved that gravity was fucking real, so how could I believe that shit? If they can't prove it, who taught? My thing is this, dog. Look, I really think this too, bro. Look, I think that we all living in shit that nobody really know nothing about. Nobody has the answer to this shit. Nobody know what comes after death because ain't nobody never died. When you die, that shit over with. So who's to tell you what come after that shit?
I agree with that.
Ain't none of us never died, nigga. We don't know what's on the other side. Ain't nobody never came back and say, hey, this gonna happen when your ass die. Everybody that I know that died, I ain't never seen them no more. That shit that real, like who teach us this shit? Who taught the people that taught the people that taught the goddamn people?
Our oppressors. Our oppressors created our current paradigm to keep us oppressed, right? So what I said to Sadir is, why do they have the story of Benjamin Franklin and George Washington? If gravity is a fact, right? Why do you need to sell it to me and my children? And it's an insult to my ancestors who had electricity and running water in the pyramids, right? And the biggest pyramid is here in America, but we ain't got to go there. But just the fact that, shit, how can I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
If gravity is not real, then you gotta think about what's the purpose of lying about it.
So the way it is it keeps you from exploring and experimenting beyond what they told you is reality and possible, right? And that's why we don't create anything out of the current paradigm, right? Everything is X and O, one and two. You know what I'm saying? But if the children believe that you can go beyond gravity, they may invent something that we didn't think was possible, right? But they give you these, like Tesla. Tesla didn't work in these paradigms, so they killed Tesla, right? Tesla created something else with 0-point energy, and you don't need to have anything plugged in. It's not in the paradigm that we understand. Everything we understand is you need some type of power source. You got to plug shit in. You got to generate power a different way. Tesla was on some other shit. He was thinking, and so they killed them, right? They keep us in this paradigm. So the whole flat Earth, the gravity, the round Earth, and everything is to keep you like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like somebody was saying the other day with the rituals, like, why does everybody bring a tree in their house during Christmas? And why don't you never ask, what the fuck does it mean when you bring a tree in your house? Why are you bringing a tree in your house and adorning it with ornaments? Like, why do we all do that? Why do we all call it Monday? Hey, trip off of this with 19 Keys said the other day on this same deep shit. This shit fuck with me. He said, trip off of this. He said, listen to this. He said, time doesn't exist, clocks exist.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, I mean, if gravity is not real, then why we can't jump in the air and just stay there?
Because it's density.
Because your weight gonna bring you back down. Hey, look. I'm gonna feed off of what Perfect said today.
A leaf will fall to the ground too.
Huh?
A leaf gonna fall to the ground too.
It's gonna fall slow. It's nothing putting that bitch down though.
But why?
Gravity is because it's on weight. It falls slowly. It falls slowly. A feather falls to the ground too. Its own weight gonna bring it down.
It's like a bubble though. It's like a bubble. A bubble will go up. It's like a bubble will go up, and a smoke will go. Why would smoke rise?
So why? Okay, I like where you're going. I like where you're going, boss man. So why does a balloon float to the sky though?
Because it got helium in it, man.
Helium is less dense. Gas. No. If you look at the density model, everything has a different level of density, right? Gases are less dense, then that's why the clouds don't come down. Gravity would say that the clouds would have to come down. The clouds are like a barrier. Something keeps the clouds from coming down. Something keeps the water beneath us, right? Water is more dense than you. You gonna sink. So certain things are gonna float in water.
So
they have less mass. All right. They have less mass and less density.
So y'all argument is that our weight is what keep us from floating out of space?
It's density, not just weight. It's mass and density. Because certain things could be heavy, but not different mass and density. So
the heavier it is, the harder it's gonna fucking fall. The lighter it is, the slower it's gonna come down by its own body weight. Look, another thing is, why you think trees grow up and the branches stick up? It's nothing pulling branches down until you cut that bitch, and then the weight of that branch bring it to the ground.
The root is in the ground, bro.
No, everything is growing up.
It's growing up. It's nothing constantly. Hey, look, it'd be impossible for Jordan to jump from the fucking free throw line if it was a force constantly pulling him down.
Why did he land? You say because of his.
He land because of his own weight.
It doesn't matter. A leaf, a feather, it has some type of weight.
If you look up gravity, though, gravity is a constant pull. That mean the tree branches it'll be something pulling them bitches down, keeping them. What's the difference between us and the tree branch?
Why can't the tree branch can't come to the ground because the bottom of the goddamn tree is what?
But you can pull it down. But you can pull it down. You can pull it down.
And guess what? When you jump on the goddamn tree branch, it's gonna bend. You let that bitch go, it goes right back up.
That's against gravity. You just proved our point.
No,
you didn't.
You just
no,
proved
I
our
didn't,
point.
bro. No, I didn't.
Think about what you said.
Did not.
Think about what I'm saying.
Because you just
The
said
tree branch.
no,
The tree
no,
branch.
no,
Listen,
no,
the tree branch gonna spring back up, right? The force of gravity.
Your weight is what's pulling the tree branch down. Your weight is down.
The force of gravity.
He pulled the branch
with his hands. With his hands.
Now, gravity is a constant pull. He just worked with gravity.
Break that branch off that tree.
Down.
Break that branch off the tree and see where that branch go. Right to the fucking ground.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The weight of that branch, the weight of the branch is gonna bring it down.
The weight of the branch is gonna bring it down.
It's gonna fall down by its own distance.
This is a real high ass conversation.
But listen. There are some things that will never touch the ground because they are less dense.
Name it.
Gas, clouds never touch the ground. Gases never touch the ground. There's sky in the air. That, like they talk about the firmament.
Clouds ain't real, so we can't.
I'm gonna tell you though.
Clouds ain't real.
Certain things are less dense and they never touch the ground, no matter what you can't put weight on them, right? So how do they explain those things that never touch the ground? Why don't clouds?
Tie a 5 pound weight, tie a 5 pound dumbbell to a bird and see what that bitch do. The weight of that weight gonna keep the bird on the ground, not no fucking gravity, bro.
So you saying it's just because of the weight on the reason why we touching the ground?
See, we can't argue about that.
Nothing. It'd be hard to walk if it was something constantly pulling us down.
See, we gotta know certain shit is a combination of everything.
Okay, let me get deep.
We can't argue about certain shit and then forget about Mother Nature. At the end of the day, a bird has to fly. It's a fucking bird. So
okay,
that's a part of Mother Nature. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not supposed to have a weight on it. It's supposed to fly. You feel what I'm saying? So we can't argue about that certain type of shit.
Think about how they sell it to you. It goes back to like the ACLU. This is what I told Sadir. If it's so real,
hold on. Go.
Why do you need Benjamin Franklin to sell it? Why do you need George Washington to sell it? And why do you need for the white men to be the inventors of this theory and every other race before the white man? When the white man was a cave and the Egyptians were the most advanced, they didn't have gravity, right? But they didn't have electricity. It's bullshit. They said Benjamin Franklin tied a key to a kite and he got electrocuted. He invented electricity. George Washington was sitting under a tree and an apple hit him on the head. He discovered gravity. You know what I'm saying? So the Egyptians never had electricity and the Egyptians never had a theory of gravity. It's not on the walls in the pyramids where everything comes from. They don't have no gravity on the walls in the pyramids here in Mexico and in Egypt. The creators of everything didn't talk about gravity at all. They talk about.
Hey, look, Boss Man and Street Doctor, check it out. If gravity never existed, what your common sense will tell you what's holding you down on the earth? If we knew nothing about gravity.
Well, I mean, you gotta look at it like this. We standing on the ground. Who the fuck said this is the ground? Why that shit can't be the sky?
No, I'm saying.
No. Think about it.
No, I'm saying.
Why they gotta be the sky?
If gravity never existed, then you can't get around this question, dog. You ain't Street Doctor thinking.
See, I'm a god. See, I can fly all type of shit.
Ain't perfect. They don't understand, boy. They don't understand
all type of shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, they don't understand perfect.
You ever seen The Last Airbender? Like, I can do all that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Think about, okay, and then I know y'all gonna think about this later.
You would be like, my weight holding me down, this motherfucker, dog.
And then think about our ancestors. I know you're gonna think about this later. Think about our ancestors who built the pyramids, right? And who built the most advanced civilizations. They didn't have a theory of gravity. So go back to what Two Raw saying. It might sound like a joke, but what could we build and what would we be if we didn't believe?
All I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. Right? This is all I'm saying. From what we know about space, if you get in space, it don't matter what fucking size you is, no matter how big it is, that shit finna control your body weight. That's from what we know.
You're not going to space.
Listen
Nobody never went to space, bro.
Listen to what I'm finna say, though.
Believe that shit if you want to, bro. That shit is a movie shit. Y'all be
right. So if we right here, if space is that powerful, and it's only fucking 100, I'm like 174, 175. You feel what I'm saying? It's only 175 pounds keeping me from floating in a motherfucking outer space. I don't believe that. I'm just sorry. Like, that shit don't make no motherfucking sense.
They only told you that shit. Hey, Street Doctor, what if they?
What if it's my son was 7 pounds and 4 ounces? He would have floated in the motherfucking space if it wasn't no gravity, man.
Hey, so what you gonna do if they say, hey, we losing gravity on Earth?
I'm a god. I'm a fly. I'm really Superman. They made
man, get out of here, bro. Look, man.
What you talking about?
Hey, we all can say we gods and all that. There,
we are gods.
We all gods. Yeah.
You might think I be playing when I'm saying I'm really that. I'm that. I can fly all types of shit.
So the God, so the God in us ain't gonna let you know. Hey, look. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna answer. Hey, look. Hey, the God. Hey, I'm gonna go back right the way. I'm gonna answer boss man question, right? What the hell so funny, man?
Street Doctor over there getting handled like Johnny Depp. Street Doctor getting Amber Hearded over there. Street Doctor getting Amber Hearded over there.
You got swung on over there.
He getting treated like Johnny Depp over there, right? He getting treated like Johnny Depp, boy.
I guess y'all. I think y'all don't think the world is flat, do y'all?
Yeah.
I think the world flat.
I believe in flat Earth. I believe in flat Earth.
I believe in flat Earth, and I believe it's a dome over this bitch too that's keeping us from getting out of space. We can't. I don't think nobody been out of space, bro. Believe that shit if you want to. Hey, somebody show a picture. Somebody show a video of a spaceship going straight up, and that bitch not going up and then turning and going somewhere else. That bitch do not go straight up. The ones that fucked around and did go straight up, them the ones that y'all seen blow up in the goddamn sky. The ones that fucked around and went straight up, that shit wasn't supposed to keep going straight. That bitch blew up in the goddamn sky.
Ain't nobody ever been in space though.
I believe in God, dog, and the Bible say God put a firmament over earth, bro. I believe
you is God, nigga. You is God, nigga.
I know, but I'm saying I believe that something higher than us created us, and he's keeping us from getting out of this place that he created. Only way you getting out this bitch is death, bro. Like you gotta die.
Nah,
I don't think man can outsmart God to the point where they just finna go walk on the fucking moon, bro. I'm sorry, dog. That shit, they can't fool me with that shit. That shit
the moon is fake though. The moon ain't real.
The moon is fake.
So what make you think? So why you think they landed on the moon?
Listen, man, I'm really drunk.
So why you think they landed on the moon, Street Doctor? What they landed on if that shit fake?
We really gonna
all
be
that shit fake.
I'm telling y'all, we gonna be blackballed like a
Hey, y'all believe in gravity, right? Them the same people that said the sun is. Them the same people said the sun is 93 million miles away. That bitch be right there every morning. That bitch ain't 93 million miles away, dog.
Hey, let me ask you this too, Ro.
That bitch be right there. You can see the sun.
Would you consider gravity similar to a magnetic force?
I don't believe in gravity, man.
No, hold on. Now you got a magnet.
I know a magnet.
You put some goddamn something metal, that bitch gonna go to it, right?
Right. So if gravity that,
they say we are a bunch of energy. That's what they say humans are. We're a bunch of fucking energy.
I like where you going. Keep going.
So you ever thought that we're that type of energy that just attracted to the goddamn earth?
If we attracted to the earth like that magnet, look, it's hard for some shit to jump off that magnet. If you got a magnet, it's hard to pull that bitch off.
But it can't come off, right?
But it's gonna be hard as fuck. That's why I say, look. So what else? Everything that got energy in it is being sucked down to the earth. It'll be hard to walk. Imagine walking on a big ass magnet with some metal shoes on.
But you don't sound like you.
Stuck like God damn it. There won't be no Michael Jordan, nigga.
You created all things, bro.
Get some metal number one.
Was created for us, my bud. Like.
Hey,
the shit that might be hard for them to do is not hard for us to do, bro. Like,
so what make you think? So you think the Earth spinning fast? You just say you think the Earth flat. So you think this flat Earth spinning
Who
at
said that?
1,000 miles an hour.
Who said that?
That's what gravity and all that shit consists of. The earth spinning, holding us down and shit like that is floating through the atmosphere, just spinning. So why the sun stay in the same fucking spot every time? The moon, same spot. Them bitches don't never move off of the goddamn. They don't never get thrown off. But we spinning around the atmosphere just going. Y'all believe that shit? Come on, bro.
We going around the moon and
no, we sitting still. Dog,
the
look,
moon
just like
is
a
fake,
watch.
bro. I just told you.
Hey,
that,
look,
bro.
just like a watch. The sun, the hands on the watch is just like the sun and the moon. Them bitches going around us, bro. We sitting still. This my thoughts. This shit, we sitting still. We sitting still on the flat fucking earth, bro, like a watch. And the sun and the moon is going around each other just like this. That shit going around. It just follow each other around the clock at an angle. We sitting at a tilt. On a tilt, and you just see the sun and the moon.
I didn't even ask my question because that definitely help your goddamn theory.
Oh my
I'm
God,
telling you, because
bro.
everything gonna lead back to this shit, bro. Like,
I'm really a god.
hey, I'm telling you, this shit came from Harvard, dog. This shit came from Harvard. Somebody drew this shit in the lab in Harvard, and they done sold it to somebody in Texas, and I done got my hands on it. This that Ivy. Y'all know who Ivy is. This that Ivy, boy. I'm smoking that Ivy right now. This shit got me.
Get high. You smoke. You goddamn get high. Get high scores.
I'm trying to tell you.
So let's look at it like this. And I'm talking about if you thought the world was round. We say there's gravity. If the world is round, that means there's a bottom of this motherfucker. That means some people are walking upside down, right?
That's what they'll tell your ass. I think the earth flat, bro. Street Doctor, what you think? Flat or round?
The earth is flat, and there's something that you can just walk off the end of the fucking earth then.
It's somewhere it's the end of the earth, dog.
This what I believe, right?
They ain't gonna tell your ass that shit, but I believe it's in Antarctica and shit.
We are gods. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bruh. Everything that you think is impossible, we made it that way because we made this earth for us. Yes. You feel what I'm saying? I agree with you. The moon, all that shit fake. Yeah, we ain't rotating. Yeah, the shit flat. All that. Yes, I agree with you on all that. My eyes closed because I'm drunk and I can't keep them open. Don't mind that. Listen. I'm done.
Hey, let me ask you this. So, let's say you started in California. You went out on the water and you just went to the next continent. You kept going. You got out the next continent, went in the water again. You don't think you're going to come right back around to California?
Hold on.
Think about it now.
That just proves the earth's flat, bro.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, the hell it
bro.
doesn't. How you going to go one way? No. If the earth is flat, I'll tell you what, you go one direction. How the fuck you going to end up right back at the same place you started? That means it's round, nigga.
Hey, no.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hell no. I don't believe that
I
shit.
done been on a lot of planes, right?
I don't believe that
can't tell what that motherfucker done made a left or a right.
I'm just saying.
I don't believe that shit.
Stay in one direction. Stay in one direction. You got a compass. You stay in one direction. If you end up right back in California, that lets you know the earth is round.
Okay, if the earth round.
No,
look, I'm gonna prove that shit wrong. Look.
It's dope, though.
Hey, look. Hey, look, though. If the earth round, right, and the goddamn sun is going around that bitch, what happened to the sides? Is it dark all the time on the sides? Or is it just in the middle where the sun at?
They do got places in...
Everybody see the sun. Everybody see that bitch.
Go to Alaska.
In Alaska,
they got 6 months of darkness,
6 months
bro.
and 6 months. That's in Alaska. But that don't mean that the
why
sun
is it like
ain't...
that in Alaska then?
Hell no, that bitch going like this because the earth on a tilt. And in Alaska, that bitch probably tilt a little bit more. Like, it's something going on with the tilt, dog.
Yeah, I gotta talk about this one.
Hey, Third got a question, man. Third say...
Y'all see Third question.
He say, do y'all believe in the concept of time? They say time is an illusion. He said, at Street Doctor, at 2 Raw. Okay. Well, he asking all that's the question. What you think, Street Doctor?
Do y'all believe in the concept? Yeah, I believe in that. Of course, we're not really in the year 2022. That's just the year that they told us we in. Of course.
Oh shit!
It's like the
That's real. I believe
it's like the quote. It's like the quote. Perfect Timing said where he said somebody said something about we don't live in the world. Yeah, something about the clock. We don't live in the world of time. We live in the world of where they made clocks or whatever the hell, something like that. You feel me? Yeah. So it's like,
if time was real, dog, look, who the first person to say it's this time right here? This the time. This the hour. This the year.
Listen,
who the first nigga that been keeping up with that shit from?
I'm gonna tell you
hey,
my
we know.
concept of thinking.
Hey, when humans first evolved, when humans first the first human nigga ain't create no time.
Hold on, my concept of thinking is like this, bro. And I said this analogy before. If I'm a tattoo artist, and if you come to me and tell me to do a tattoo on you, tell me to freestyle some shit on you, I cannot freestyle some shit on you that I never seen before, bro. And that's how I go with concept of life. It's common sense. They put this shit in movies, they put this shit in TV shows. They got to give you the information, bro. If you ain't seeing this shit, it's common sense, bro. That's on you, boss man. You gotta come. Listen, man. You gotta come do some homework, bro. We gotta wake you up, my guy, because you still.
Hey, look, I got one.
Listen. It was more to the quote. It's actually a pretty deep quote because it's not just the fact that the concept of time doesn't exist. Clocks exist. He said we invented clocks so that I could be here right now. And it's deep if you think about it. He said we invented clocks so that I could be here right now at a certain time. We also invented clocks so that we could get something done. What Street Doctor is also saying is, how would I know how long I would take to do the tattoo if we never came up with the concept of time? How could I meet you at 2 o'clock to do my podcast if we don't have an arranged method of meeting each other? So this had to do with maps, like Bossman was saying, how you get from one place to another. Maps, a mile is what? Mile has to do with time. Time is not separate from distance. That's why it's miles per hour, right? Miles per hour. Time has everything to do with distance, right? So if we didn't have time, we couldn't measure distance because you wouldn't know how long it would take to get somewhere.
Exactly.
We invented time so that we could get things done and so that we could be somewhere. Because think about before you had cities and jobs and all that, you don't have to have time. I'll meet you next sundown or in 30 sundowns or some shit. They didn't have a concept of time. We worship the sun. Everything went by the sun.
They invented time to keep us confused because why you ain't give us our language back yet?
No, I agree. It's a way of oppressing you. It's a way of keeping you in constraint, right? But it's also what the brother said. If you learn what I'm saying to you about time, that our oppressors did invent time to keep us oppressed. But if you learn what I'm saying, and it's like Dr. Strange, then you could learn how to move outside of time. And then you can learn how to make time work for you instead of time working against you. Because that's what the rich people do. They make time work for them because
boss man, you had dreams and shit? You be having dreams and shit?
Say that again?
You be having dreams and shit?
Dreams about what?
This dreams, period.
Yeah, I have dreams.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you sleep, you be having dreams and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you in another dimension. Like that's you in another reality. Like that's really you in a whole nother dimension.
Hey, look,
you just don't know that.
Hey, look, too. Check it out.
Another dimension.
Imagine.
That's really you in another dimension. Like you don't. You so powerful. You got the dreads too. So your ether is so powerful. Like that's why you probably dream a lot too because your ether is everywhere. Like. You don't even understand. You gotta call me. You gotta get a number. You gotta call me, man. You gotta call me.
Hey,
man.
look.
Right.
Hey, look. Imagine you wake up tomorrow.
Right now, so shit ain't
imagine a world end tomorrow on some big volcano shit, blow up tomorrow, fuck up a lot of people, right? And everything get wiped out. Everything fucked up. Nigga, you can be whoever left here can start that new wave of shit. Just be like, this is that. This is that. You know what I'm saying? I could be like, I can call a bird a cat and a cat a bird. Niggas will say that shit, a bird and a cat. They'll be calling that shit forever, and it'll be normal to them. So I believe that shit will talk to us like that, though, bro.
I mean,
the world ended before.
You gotta realize, like, of course, we weren't here for everything. So somebody's gonna tell us what it is or what it was. It's up to you to believe it or not. But you gotta look at it, look at the bigger picture. I know a lot of people say they tell you these things to fuck with your head or leave you in a place where you won't think for yourself. And I think nowadays, this new generation, and I ain't trying to be funny and that like that, they start to think things differently from what we were taught from our ancestors. And now, from back in the day when we was coming up, perfect timing, you can understand this. Nobody questioned shit. But nowadays, now we got the internet era, everybody question everything. I've never heard nobody question time, gravity, none of that shit until today. Right. You got access to every goddamn thing, bro. That's how I see it. I just feel like it's disrespectful to our ancestors who taught us shit for us to be like, that's a bullshit.
They the ones that was falling for that shit. They the ones got us fucked up. They the ones got us for real. They fell for that shit and they got us fucked up. Now we like, damn, why y'all ain't catching shit like we catch it?
God damn. Jerome, were you rugged with it, boy?
That was coming. I knew that shit was coming. That was falling for that.
I blame their ass, dog, for real. I swear, bro. Like, it's they fault for falling for that shit. Y'all the reason why everybody fucked up, right? I blame the ancestors, dog.
Wow. Let me go middle of the train.
Hey, Street Doctor, I got a video in the background about density and gravity. If y'all want to take a look, it's like 7 minutes.
Drop it in the private chat, I believe.
We are told that mass and the force of gravity are intrinsically linked, comprising the glue which holds together the heliocentric model, allowing everything to stick to the alleged spinning ball Earth. So let's have a look at that and see whether that is really true. Here I have some cooking oil, an empty jar, normal water, room temperature water, and cold water, which I've just added some color to. So you can see here that this oil has a lot of mass. So I'm going to pour this mass of oil into the jar, okay? And gravity is said to be doing its work, making the oil sink to the bottom of the jar. But if we add some water with less mass than the oil, we'll just put a little bit in and see what happens. Okay, the water sinks to the bottom, even though the oil has a lot more mass than the water. The water has sunk to the bottom and is apparently being pulled down by the gravity more than the more massive amount of oil. So this in itself completely debunks the idea that mass is related to gravity. Of course, we have two substances here which are of different densities. Although the oil is thicker, it's less dense than the water. The water is more tightly compact on a molecular level. So this is relative density. I'm going to try and add the cold water using this straw. Of course, I can't do that until... But you can see that the water of a different temperature sinks deeper down than the warm water. We have some nice bubbles there too. Interesting. It's quite a cool effect, isn't it? Yeah. All right, let's just try it like this and pour this water in very gently. See what kind of results we get. Globules of cold water. You can see there is the warmer water is making a difference. Let's just try and put some more warm water in. Okay, so the difference in temperature
I have no idea
of the water makes a difference. You've got the cold water on the bottom, the warm water above it, and the less dense oil above that. All these things are to do with relative density. And of course, the question that will be asked by people wishing to defend the globe is, what makes up and down in the first place? Well, frankly, nobody really knows, but it is the medium and whatever is put into the medium or adjacent to the medium which makes the difference. And there has to be an up and down. But the up and down doesn't mean that we stick to a ball. And it doesn't mean that everything's being pulled to the center of the earth. As we can see here, it is what's going on here has nothing to do with the earth beneath it. It has to do with what is in the container. Relative density. And anything beyond that remains a mystery. Thank you very much.
Let us just talk about everything I just said, bro. Everything. Street Doctor. Hey, he just talked about pretty much a lot of shit that I said. Terrell, you thought I was trying to run from your question when you had asked the question. I was talking about how do we know the ground is the ground and the sky is the sky? It has to be an up and down, right? But how do we know which one is which? You feel what I'm saying? And then he got to the point I was gonna get to eventually, like, it's something inside of this goddamn earth that's pulling us here. You feel what I'm saying? Because let's think about
it. We is pulling us in water. We are the energy, man.
put us in exactly, and that's what I was going to get to. Energy.
You
heard what he said when he talking about the temperature.
We energy. We is energy itself.
Exactly.
We are carbonized beings. Like, you understand what I'm saying? We are the melanin. We are the energy.
All right. So look, I'm gonna answer y'all shit now. Look, okay, if y'all want to say that, so why when we jump up and down, why we don't fall down slowly?
Why would we?
What you mean?
Cause the weight of our body gonna pull our ass down. The heavier you are, the faster you gonna come back down. The heavier you are, the harder it is. It's gonna be for you to. You're gonna need more. You're gonna need more of a force to jump off the ground. The heavier you are, but goddamn, and the heavier you are, that's why they say the bigger you are, the harder they goddamn fall. Cause the bigger you are, the harder you fall because the weight of your body, your density is gonna pull you down.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, but that come with learning. That come with learning and being and being in your God form. Because when a child is born, a child don't even know how to motherfucking jump. They be like, "Hey, jump!" Nigga, a child don't know the fucking. They don't know how to jump.
Hey, that's a goddamn lie, boy. I ain't gonna go for that.
Yeah, hell nah, man.
Hey, my little baby, right?
Off the ground.
No, but a baby know at a certain. I ain't gonna say a newborn, not a newborn. But once a baby learn how to stand up on their feet and you hold them and shit, I got 7 kids. Trust me, dog. Hey, we be saying that shit to my little baby in the house now. Jump, baby, jump. Jump, baby, jump. Her ass be get the she get the jumping on your ass like she
jumping nowhere. Ain't jumping nowhere. You know why?
Why?
Because her energy
she ain't
is
got enough
pulling her
force
back down. Her energy
she not strong enough to jump
down.
off the ground yet. Because she can't put enough force in it.
Her energy is pulling her back down. She was created for this earth. This is her earth. She is a goddess. That's why.
Mother
Nature is her. She controls
not
all
the one saying. I ain't gonna go there because you're not the one saying that you believe in gravity, right? You said you just not you plead the fifth.
I'm saying I'm a god and we created all things. That's what I'm saying.
You plead the fifth, okay?
That's what I'm saying.
He ain't saying, hey y'all, he ain't saying it's gravity and he ain't saying it is gravity, goddamn it.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see the last part? Did y'all see the last part though? I like the last part was really like the coffin nail. That's why it was only like 30 seconds.
I seen the whole thing and they ain't understand shit he was talking about.
The last part showed why balloons full of helium fly up in the sky. It says the helium inside the balloon is less dense than the air, right? And what they did is they put a helium-filled balloon in a vacuum, i.e. taking away the air, just like what they experiment with the oil in the water, right? The oil is thicker than the water, which is forcing the separation like the firmament, right? So when you put the helium balloon in the vacuum, what happened? The balloon went to the ground because there was no air, like no oil, to create a separation to make the helium rise. No gravity. There's no there was no gravity in that equation. Simply, all you need is air and helium. And when you remove one of the two, then the other one won't float. There's no gravitational force making the balloon float. It's the separation between the densities, like the water and the oil. And when you take away the oil, the water is just won't separate.
Quick question, right? Who said the world already ended twice? Who said that?
Too raw.
I seen it ended before. It have, bro. Hey, look, man.
Nah, I agree with you though.
Like the dinosaurs and shit. Like it used to be dinosaurs running around this bitch, dog.
Oh no! Stop! There's no such thing as dinosaurs. We're not gonna
Yo, this nigga wild. See how you believe in gravity, but you don't believe in
I don't believe in gravity. We just debunked
I don't believe in gravity, but I believe it was some other shit running around this bitch that got froze and fucked up. When I see alligators and shit,
this nigga believe in gravity, but
alligators and shit is fucking dinosaurs and shit like
that. No. There were no dinosaurs. Don't say that. There were never, ever any dinosaurs, and there were never no fossils. None of the fossils that exist in any of the museums are real. All that shit is fake, and they made in China. There's no such thing as a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I don't think the certain dinosaurs existed, but like some other shit like a woolly mammoth and shit, I believe that shit was here. But we got elephants.
All right, boss man, right? So you believe that we in year 2022?
Yep.
So you believe that? So wait, hold on. So you believe this Earth only been here for 2,022 years?
Nope.
No, we not. We're not in 2022.
Huh?
We're not in 2022.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait.
Hey, what that map? What that?
You got AD and BC, right?
So how the hell you believe in ACBC and you believe it's 2022? That don't even make common sense. That don't make sense.
Ain't that's after Christ?
Man, I'm God, man. What you talking about?
I ain't gonna lie to you, homie. I used to ask that same question. Like, we know the Earth been around longer than that, so I look at the BC, then I look at the
It just don't make sense.
When humans, the first human came out, that nigga wasn't thinking about no time, bro. This time shit just probably was made up not too long ago, bro. Like, time ain't been around that long. Time don't. So they created time to make you think that shit on your side, nigga. Time ain't on nobody's side.
It just don't make sense, bro. Even in the Bible, bro, he be like when he created the animals and all that. Even in the Bible, he was like, "We created." Who the fuck is we? Like, all that shit is contradiction. All that shit is just up for speculation, bro. Like all that shit, foo, bro. Because first off, how his name Jesus when the prefix J it wasn't created until the 1800s. It wasn't even in the Hebrew. It wasn't even exactly. It wasn't even created until the 1800s. So how the fuck was that his name? They just be making up shit. Y'all believe in these reptilians if y'all want to, man. I'm sorry.
How we got here?
Because we came down here from the cosmos.
Hey, the shit, it gotta make sense though. Look,
we not even from this planet.
Who was the first person? Goddamn, like, look, we all know what it take to reproduce, right? So who the fuck came first, the man or the woman? It take two people to make a person. So how do like what the fuck? This shit, it gotta be some supernatural shit going on, bro. Nigga ain't just grow up out the ground like out the blue. Nigga ain't just fall out. Two people ain't just fall out the sky that wasn't related and shit. Like, nigga, all us, if that's the case, all us cousins, nigga, I don't give a fuck. We cousins, all that shit.
That's why I say we all energy, man.
Hey, so, hey, what if all us die, right, and we go to heaven, or where we go, and we meet our maker, and it be a woman sitting there like the grandmas and shit.
It is a woman.
That's how we got here. Hey, I got a link.
That's what I was getting to. Like what if we? That'd be crazy, right? Like look at the Matrix when they took him to go. They took Neo and that motherfucker when Morpheus took him over there. There was a woman in that motherfucker. Bro.
The woman has the X and the Y chromosome, and the man only has the Y.
But she can't get herself pregnant though. So what the fuck, bro?
Look,
it's Mother Nature. It's a yin and a yang.
Hey, I got a link in the chat. Throw this link up on it. I talked about this before.
Please be some shit I can understand.
It ain't gonna.
So you think the mama was having sex with the son to recreate?
Hell no, hell no.
That happened in the Bible.
So what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, a lot of incest happening. It's a lot of shit happening in the Bible.
That's why I always say that it's a lot of shit going on that we don't know shit about.
Motherfuckers be like, "Oh, thou shalt not kill," but it's all motherfucking murders in the Bible. I don't understand.
So look, y'all.
It was some fucked up niggas in the Bible too.
Hey, check this out. It's funny
how like thou shalt not kill, but a nigga touched Jesus. Listen, cut a nigga whole ear off. Nigga, what?
Listen. Listen how the topics be coming back around in the circle, right? Because we was talking about time and the concept of time, and we've been talking about gravity, but we really been talking about like God and being kings and gods, but and how we've been oppressed and keeping us away from being kings and gods. So I saw this on one of my researches, and I started researching it because somebody was saying, it's like Boss Man was saying about the concept of time, and they were saying it's not 2022, right? And I was like, man, so I did my research. So I've studied before, like Street Doctor, about my son's name is Asar, right? In my studies, that's where I found his name in the original Immaculate Conception story, right? Asar and Aset, right? The story of Asar and Aset. I'll tell y'all that another time, but it relates to this map here and this date, this calendar. What we're looking at is the Ethiopian calendar, and I'm talking about Alexandria in the original Christianity. So in our ancestors, our homeland, our original, our people, it's 2014. And that ain't no bullshit. Like right now, if we were African, like y'all two brothers is from the Bahamas and the islands, y'all might be tapped in with some African people, but in the white people, for white people, it's 2022, and it's like that for a reason. But Alexandria, original Christianity, the Dogon, the original Jews, that shit that got, Nick Cannon in trouble. But when you talk about Ethiopia, Alexandria, we talking about the original people, the original religion. It's 2014 for them. And y'all can look it up. This ain't no conjecture. This ain't like the gravity thing. Go look it up yourself. I looked it up, did my research, and we had some African families. And if they live by the Alexandria's Christianity and system of living, you see the calendar right here. It's 2014 by that calendar. So it's a lot to unpack about why our oppressors have us in 2022. Y'all know they speeded up time last year, right?
What?
Y'all didn't know they speeded up time?
No, never heard that.
Yeah, look it up. Look, because I don't like people just listening to me because I know a lot of shit. Like a minute is no longer 60 seconds. I know y'all heard that it was a big deal. A minute is no longer 60 seconds.
How long is a minute then?
It's like 59 point something.
My cousin told me some shit like that. I can't remember when he said that. Obviously, it had to be recently. But he did say some shit like that, and I ain't believe him either.
They speeded up time.
Man, listen, man. Anything that can be changed just off a motherfucker say, oh, man, let's do this. That shit ain't real. The fuck?
You know what? The thing that really tripped me out was...
A motherfucker can be like, oh, hey, no, I don't like it that way. Let's do it this way.
Check this out.
Real.
Check this out. This is some real shit, and it makes me think on the terms of how y'all think. In Georgia, how about the fucking mayor was considering getting rid of daylight savings time? Like, how the fuck do you do that?
They did the same thing in California. We voted yes.
They control it.
We voted yes, and then they said we know we can't do it. They put it on the ballot in California. We voted yes, and then they took it away.
How the fuck can you do that if it affects the whole fucking world? That don't make fucking sense.
They're gonna change it. They're gonna change it nationally, and
they control it.
They sped up time. A minute is no longer 60 seconds. Look at Third War.
Don't exist, man.
Third War said his family from Ethiopia.
Y'all ever seen that quote from Prince when Prince said he don't age?
He sure died.
They got Prince up out of here. When Prince started talking,
no, that's what they said.
They got Prince up out of here when he started talking that shit. Y'all know what y'all know what happened to Prince, right? All right, so look, y'all know y'all know who Tavis Smiley is, right? Tavis Smiley got fired from BET. Tavis Smiley got fired from BET. When Prince got the afro, he went on Tavis Smiley. Prince said, I've been throwing black power parties. And in these black power parties, I show, drum roll please, Dick Gregory videos. This what got Prince murdered. I throw black power parties, and in these parties, I show Dick Gregory videos. Then Dick Gregory died. What I learned in these Dick Gregory videos made me cry and get upset. I learned that George Washington was not the first president, and there were 8 presidents before George Washington, and they were all black, and the first president was a black man. The first president was a black man who fought with George Washington, back to this gravity bullshit, and he was made to be the president by the first Congress because he was one of the most fierce warriors in the army. Y'all can look up all this whole time. This is what got Prince killed. That George Washington was not the first president. There was 8 presidents before George Washington, and the first president was black. He was made to be the president. He didn't even want to be the president, like somebody else named me Perfect. They made him be the president because he was one of the most fierce soldiers, right? George Washington was a motherfucking snake, and he was talking to the British because he didn't like the black man. If it was up to George Washington, he would have let the Europeans come back in. The black man, one of the things that made him famous is he had to figure out a way to pay the soldiers. George Washington was a general in the army. Remember, we all know that. He was going to create a revolt because they hadn't got paid. This black man figured out a way to pay the soldiers and calm down one of the first revolts, or else George Washington never would have got to be president. Look, this how he proved it and qualified it that made my brain explode. You know those 2 famous documents that they teach us about where they got 2 different dates? And he said who the fuck was president and what the fuck was going on in between those dates. And that's where you dropped the microphone. And that's what got Prince fucked up. You got the Bill of Rights and you got the Constitution. There's 2 different dates, 1776, and the other one is like 1772. There's like 4 years in between. Who was the president? Who was running the country? The first president was a black man. So Prince was talking about this shit on Tavis Smiley. Next thing you know, Prince gone. Dick Gregory gone. All this knowledge that Dick Gregory used to give out is gone. We the last people left, and motherfuckers who don't know this shit, after we gone, it's gonna be gone. And motherfuckers gonna believe George Washington and that bullshit of cherry tree and all that bullshit.
Prince was gonna get his damn masters and all that shit too. Prince was the one too that was trying to stop them little 360 deals, niggas signing fucked up deals and all that shit there. Prince was saying that, when he got his money too, damn, they charged me to record in this studio. I got my own recording studio. I can record my own shit. So all that too, and he was talking that black shit too. And they don't want you empowering your people, man. They'll get your ass up out of here. Them people don't care nothing about none of that shit. You right though. All that shit was right.
They said he was doing drugs, right? Prince said in this interview, and then people could back this up, Prince said he would go to a party, make him cut off the music, and do a Bible study, and nobody would leave. Niggas will back this shit up. He'll go to a party, Jamie Foxx, he'll go to a party with the baddest bitches. He'll come because he was Jehovah's Witness before he passed away. He'll go to a Hollywood party, he'll cut off the music and do a Bible study. And nobody would lead a party. That's what Prince was on before he died. And they told us he died from a drug overdose and that some kid of a doctor's kid came there to help him. Not the actual doctor who was known for helping people came there and gave him what we later found out was fentanyl. But during the time they said gave him a substance that was supposed to be a placebo.
Hey, like what April just said too, like they tried us with Dr. CB too. They tried us with Dr. CB. Dr. CB was curing all this shit. They locked the man up and then they slap him in the face by saying, oh, he died from a fucking cold, like he got sick and died. This man knew how to beat all that fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all got that man up out of here because he was raised, like she say, teaching you how to raise your vibrations with foods and shit. Like he was doing that shit for real.
Dr.
CB was here. Dr. CB, Sabi, however y'all want to say it. That nigga was feeling some. Hey, he had the biggest shoes, like to feel like, you know what I'm saying? He did the most for us as people, bro. With the little bit of stuff that we learned from him. And guess what? The crazy part about that is Dr. CB did all that shit with like a 4th or 3rd grade education known by the school. Like they tell us that they got to go to school and shit. This man went and beat all them doctors that studied all them years in school. But what people don't know is that the doctors, right? They whole shit is to get you hooked on them goddamn pills. I ain't gonna lie, they had my mama on them goddamn pills. They got my aunties, all our people. We all got family members. Some of us take goddamn pills and shit. But they get you on that shit, and it ain't doing nothing but hurting you, man. Like that shit is fucking you up. And it's filling their pockets up, bro. They getting rich off this shit, bro.
That's like Dr. Sebi had to go because not only did he beat these diseases, but he beat the white folks too. You're not supposed to be able, he's not supposed to be able to do that. So he not only beat AIDS and beat cancer, but he beat the white folks, right? When he beat AIDS and cancer, the white folks was gonna lock him up, but he beat the white folks, and that's what put the target on his head. And how he beat the white, how did he beat the white folks? He beat the white folks because he said he never cured AIDS and he never was a doctor. What he did is he said food is medicine. And what do you hear from vegans in 2022? Food is medicine. That's how Dr. Sebi won that case. They was gonna put him in prison. He won the case because he said food is medicine, and I never prescribed any pills or any drugs, and I never said I was a doctor, but I do have proof that the people that I help no longer have AIDS and no longer have cancer, and they had to let them go because I never gave nobody no drugs. I never wrote no prescription. I use food. Food is medicine, and you've been lying to everyone by giving them pills instead of telling them the truth about their body being toxic and food being alive and food being medicine. And they had to let Dr. Sebi go, and he knew he was going to be murdered after that. After that truth came out of what he was doing, he knew he had only a short amount of time left. Because up until then, he could cloud in mystery what he was doing. But he had to prove to them what he had learned and the knowledge that he had that food was medicine and that you are poisoning everybody. And now you got Netflix documentary about the food pyramid and how I was talking to my wife. We got little children and how, Too-Raw, do you know that pizza is a food group?
I ain't know that.
According to the pyramid, pizza is a food group. So our children eat pizza a couple times a week at school. And this is what Dr. Sebi was talking about, and this is what they got in that fat documentary on Netflix. Why are kids fat? Why the girls' titties so big? Because they're giving them too much milk and cheese, and they told them that pizza is part of a balanced, healthy diet instead of vegetables. Like pizza, which is a fake food, is like a real food.
Hey, it's funny that you say fake foods, right? Cause they got so much shit out here, brother. They just be making off of. I seen some motherfuckers in China making rice out of plastic, bro.
Oh, that's real. They be dyeing the fake green beans in green dye.
These motherfuckers was making rice out of fucking plastic, like recycled plastic, out off the streets of fucking China.
Man, do you know? Look this up. Google this. Biden in America said the rice shit is so bad, we can't protect you. Like people be thinking certain things is like a conspiracy on the internet. So I looked it up. The America and the FDA will admit that the rice problem is so bad that we can't protect you. You got to wash your rice like 6 times. People don't even know this though. That wasn't an internet meme that you saw. Like the FDA knows that because we not the most powerful country in the world anymore. That's why.
So what about like the parboiled rice?
You gotta watch that shit, and you gotta look on the internet, look on YouTube, and they got like certain shit you could do to find out if you know how to clean your rice and make sure it's real.
We don't eat white rice in my house though. Like we eat brown rice.
There you go. That's one way to
brown
do it.
rice.
That's one way to do it. But that wasn't
fake.
Don't
know that brown rice be good though. Brown rice good in the motherfucker.
You just gotta cook it for 45 minutes.
Hell yeah, but that shit good. Boy, that shit real good.
Most people got rice cookers though.
If it's white, it ain't right, goddamn it.
Yeah. Most people got rice cookers though. Street Doctor, you awake? Street Doctor, shut this bitch down,
man. Street Doctor over that bitch, goddamn Johnny Depp not, boy, goddamn knocked his ass down. Pretty Rick done put them paws on his ass. He over there knocked out.
He said, I'm gonna chop you in the throat. She said, I'm gonna chop you in the throat. Street Doctor.
Too.
Yeah, man. He stayed up late fucking kicking.
What happened?
Shut this thing down, man.
Huh?
I said, shut this thing down, man.
Okay, my bad.
Man, look, he up to no good, man. He over there doing the Watusi, man.
I can hear that nigga voice too. I heard the laugh. No, that nigga had an evil laugh over there.
Yeah, man, his beard over there, his beard soaking wet right now, man.
Yeah, buddy, I'll fuck with it, nigga. I'm gone.
Salute, King, salute.
Salute.
All right, nigga, bet.